behalf of corporation, Dr. Siddiqui was actually working as a consultant on Tumkur Smart City project. Welcome you all. And today we will be devoting actually the whole day almost discussing on various aspects of smart city as the government of India has identified. There are 24 of them which are actually called as smart features. And we will be actually devoting much of the time also not only sitting in-house here and looking at the presentation but also going outside, like visiting the stalls and seeing what exactly it's up for display. So we will be actually limiting our presentations. I would request each one of you who is coming up here for presentation to limit your discussion for 10 minutes actually, because we are running short of time already. Thank you.
Introduce yourself and
Sure. Hi, good morning everyone. Can you hear me? Is it okay? Yeah, my name is Madhu. I'm coming from a company called Maxinalytics. We're into software based in Mumbai, but right now we're into Karnataka as well. Most of our projects are in Mumbai right now. If I ask any of you, what's the latest trend in the market, I'm sure most of you will say big data, most of you will say, telecom or mobile app and things like that. But I have a different view. So when it comes to the new trends, I'm saying, the three major things are water, food, and oxygen. Right? It's not the big data, it's not the, the mobile app and things like that. It's basic food, air, and, the water. So we have a solution which is focused on how do we, save this water and how do we make best use of the existing water. So as William Alexander says, the water crisis is mainly because of, lack of governance and not because of water scarcity itself.
focus on the technology.
Sure.
Solution.
So, just before before getting into the solution, the major challenges in the water resource today is, one, enabling 24/7 potable water, reduction of non-revenue water, achieving 100% meter connection so that, you get the maximum revenue, improvement in billing and recovery process, and increase in the efficiency and accountability. These are the major challenges faced by most of the corporations in India. So how do we address this problem? So the solution what we have got has got various components in it. So actually the first one is for anybody to improve any system, first we need to understand what is the current usage. So our system first captures the supply and usage data, followed by what kind of insights we can get. You can't hear? Is it? Oh, wow. Okay, cool. So, as I was saying, the first component in any of the solution is to understand what the problem is. For that, you need to capture the data. So, once you have the data, you need to understand what insights you can derive out of that, right? So, once you know what insights are there, that will help you manage the demand and supply, which is very crucial in the water management systems. So once you understand the demand supply, you can reduce a lot of leakages, filtration, so on and so forth. Sorry. Yeah, so that includes, the bottom line cash flow revenue, so on and so forth. Any questions so far on the contents of the solution? Okay, so in terms of the data flow, it's basically completely, GPS enabled, or we can go even with the RFID if required. So basically at every level of water supply chain, we will have the water flow meters and the smart meters. It will keep transmitting the data, indicating what's the pressure level, what's the consumption, what's the trend of demand and supply, so on and so forth. And all that will be stored in a central repository, which will help everything almost in a live basis, whether it's billing or tracking or communications as well. So, that's the overall architecture of the system. So what's the value to all the stakeholders? Coming to the sourcing, you can see that, the leakage detection, wastage detection is, in fact, you may be surprised if I say about 30% of the water gets wasted in the leakage, right? That's loss of 30% revenue as well. So for the distribution, you can see, as you see, it helps in maintenance, scheduling, leakages, remote monitoring, so on and so forth. So and then for the consumers actually, they can access the data online about their consumption. They will get SMS alerts, and especially in a place like Tumkur, when there is a scheduled outage, this is the best way to communicate to consumers as well, so they are well prepared. So then, over the period of time, I'm actually, we can use this for dynamic pricing as well, which is more like slab-based pricing. So for different types of, consumers, you can charge different price based on the consumption. So you can also introduce incentives, for making early payments and things like that. Okay, so that's pretty much it. The rest of it is like how the system will look like. So in the interest of time, I'll stop here and open for the questions if you have.
Where is our AUWS man? AUWS? What's the engineer yaro? Sorry. Yeah, the data that he's asking. Do you have the data there? Distribution data ಇಲ್ಲ ಮಿಕ್ಕಿದ ಏನಿದೆ ಎಲ್ಲಿದೆ ನಿಮ್ಮ ಹತ್ರ you have the distribution data? Who has got? Bring it quickly. I would like you to sit with these people.
Sure.
Whatever data is available with us, please have a look.
Sure.
What is missing, tell us. Right? And
Sure.
then what we need to know is the cost.
Sure.
With say about, you have how many users in the city? 43,000 users are there.
Sure.
And you know the area and all that.
Yeah.
How do we work on the costs?
See, actually, one way to look at is, benchmarking it with other cities where it has been already done. For example, Navi Mumbai has done for some part of its city. Amravati has done in Maharashtra. So there are other cities which we can benchmark. Secondly, if I get, the population and, the number of connections we may have, based on that also I can arrive at some number. But again, it will be a ballpark. For a detailed estimation, we will have to do a little bit more study.
Tell us what you have done elsewhere and what have been the costs.
Yeah, for example, if you look at Navi Mumbai, we have done only for a division that was about 10 to 12 crore rupees. Okay, and improved revenue realization almost by 70-80%. Okay, and mainly because of the non-revenue water, the leakages, not because of the billing from the consumers, but rather from the reduction in the leakage.
Do you expect payment from the corporation for this purpose?
No, actually in Maharashtra, for Amravati, we did it in a BOT basis where we invested the money, and any improvement we kind of shared the profit.
Can you give us a BOT proposal based on the data that you have?
I'm open for both, madam, but
No,
first.
I'm not open for the rest. I'm open for the BOT only.
Sure.
Okay. So will you please sit and work on
I will look at it.
At
Sure.
the end of the day, give us some basics.
Sure, will.
Anybody else has any other question? We move on to the next presentation. Bosch, please come.
Thank you everyone.
ಯಾರು ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಡೇಟಾ ಕೊಡೋರು? Be in touch with us.